I believe God put it in my head to say yes to everything because we were just so devastated and didn't know what to do. And people suggested all sorts of crazy things. And I tried everything, cranial sacral therapy, Reiki, whatever it was, I tried it. Mark was also, while he was battling this disease, he was part of a recovery community, and he was the first person they had lost. And they wanted to do something to honor him. And so they created a halfway house dedicated to Mark. And I went down there to talk to the men and women down there to tell them our story and Mark's story. And when I was leaving, I got a phone call from one of the women there. And she said to me, Erica, your story really resonated with me. My mom's still using, can we be family? And I was like, yes, God. Of course we can be family, you know, and started a relationship with her. And as I got to know Jessie, and she was 29 years old, sober maybe 5 or 6 months, I can't remember exactly. And she was saying to us I'm so grateful to be sober. But I, make enough money to buy a pack of cigarettes and pay my rent. And I'm a waitress in a diner. Is that all there is for me? And, I came home and talked to John about it. And it was, again, a light bulb God moment where, what would happen if we offered to send her to school? And so I said to her, Jessie, if you could be anything in the world, what would you like to be? She said, well, I've always dreamed about being a nurse. And I said, well, what would you do if we gave you a scholarship to go back to school? And she started crying and said she would do anything. And we said, that's the right answer. And so we embarked on that journey. And it was so interesting. The day that we were going to award her the scholarship, we had a big picnic and barbecue down in Lake Worth, and maybe 200 or 300 people in recovery came out, and we were so excited to announce that. But I hear a little whisper in my ear, and I turned, and it was Jessie's dad. And he said to me, are you sure you want to do this? Do you know what she has done? Do you know the rift in our family? And we said, yeah, we do, and we're going to take a chance on her. And we did, and Jessie had to take remedial courses before she could start back into school. And we stressed to our recipients balance, because not only are they now going back to school, they have family, they have meetings. So she started taking 1 class a semester and then eventually 2 classes. And I think it's been about 2 or 3 years now. She is now a nurse working in a local hospital. It's just been a blessing to us to watch her grow and develop. But that was the start of seeing how some love and support can really change somebody's life.